Turkey has the world's 18th largest nominal GDP, and 17th largest GDP by PPP. The economy of Turkey is defined as an emerging market economy by the IMF. Turkey is among the world's developed countries according to the CIA World Factbook. Turkey is also defined by economists and political scientists as one of the world's newly industrialized countries. The country is among the world's leading producers of agricultural products, textiles, motor vehicles, ships and other transportation equipment, construction materials, consumer electronics and home appliances. Macroeconomic trends. Turkey has the world's 18th largest nominal GDP, and 17th largest GDP by PPP. The country is a founding member of the OECD and the G20 major economies. Since December 31, 1995, Turkey is also a part of the EU Customs Union. While many economies have been unable to recover from the recent global financial recession, the Turkish economy expanded by 9.2% in 2010, and 8.5% in 2011, thus standing out as the fastest-growing economy in Europe, and one of the fastest-growing economies in the world. Hence, Turkey has been meeting the 60% EU Maastricht criteria for public debt stock since 2004. Similarly, from 2002 to 2011, the budget deficit decreased from more than 10% to less than 3%, which is one of the EU Maastricht criteria for the budget balance. The CIA classifies Turkey as a developed country. Turkey is often classified as a newly industrialized country by economists and political scientists, while Merrill Lynch, the World Bank, and The Economist describe Turkey as an emerging market economy. The World Bank classifies Turkey as an upper-middle-income country in terms of the country's per capita GDP in 2007. Mean graduate pay was $10.02 per man-hour in 2010. According to a survey by Forbes magazine, Istanbul, Turkey's financial capital, had a total of 37 billionaires in 2013, ranking 5th in the world behind Moscow, New York City, Hong Kong and London. In 2009, the Turkish government introduced various economic stimulus measures to reduce the impact of the 2007 to 2012 global financial crisis, such as temporary tax cuts on automobiles, home appliances, and housing. As a result, the production of durable consumer goods increased by 7.2%, despite a decrease in automotive production. The Turkish stock market and credit rating agencies have responded positively. According to The Economist, share prices in Turkey nearly doubled over the course of 2009. On 8 January 2010, international credit rating agency Moody's upgraded Turkey's rating one notch. In 2012, Fitch upgraded Turkey's credit rating to investment grade was upgraded to BBB, and long-term local currency IDR was upgraded to BBB, after an 18-year gap. This was followed by a ratings upgrade by Moody's in May 2013, as the service lifted Turkey's government bond ratings to the lowest investment grade bar 3. The decision is Moody's first investment-grade rating for Turkey in 2 decades, and the service stated in its official statement that the nation's recent and expected future improvements in key economic and public finance metrics was the basis for the ratings boost. Turkish President Abdullah Gül said that Turkey was one of the rare countries whose financial institutions made profits in the last 3 years at a time of global economic crisis. Turkey is the world's 15th and Europe's 6th largest economy, and the Turkish economy grew 11% in the first 6 months of 2010. Turkey is the country in OECD with the biggest growth of economy. According to the International Monetary Fund, Turkey will exceed China, United States, Brazil, and Japan in the rise of national income. According to the Financial Times special report on Turkey, Turkish business executives and government officials believe the quickest route to achieving export growth lies outside of traditional Western markets. According to Daniel Dombey of the Financial Times, a bit over 5 years ago, the European Union accounted for much more than half of all Turkey's exports. Now the figure is heading down toward not much more than a third. Erdem Basha, Turkey's central bank governor, predicts that Iraq will eventually become Turkey's largest export market. The Turkish government is intricately involved in helping to facilitate private sector expansion in emerging markets. The government has a strategic vision, saying, "We will open up more embassies in growth regions and emerging markets such as Africa. Turkish airlines will fly there, so Turkish businessmen can go there to do business there," says Husnu Ozyagin, one of Turkey's most prominent businessmen and bankers. Similarly, Ahmet Davutoglu, Turkey's prime minister, is focusing his attentions on the Middle East and striking a series of visa-free travel deals, while eyeing to establish free trade zones with the countries in the region. The AKP government is also seeking to improve economic and political relations with the autonomous Kurdish regional government in northern Iraq. An article by Meet Feridun and Saleh Katishoglu, which was published in Applied Economics Letters in 2011, provides statistical evidence that macroeconomic fundamentals in Turkey are in a dynamic relationship with exchange market pressure. Gross domestic product per capita at PPP in 2010, by NUTS 2 regions in the European Union. The labor productivity levels in Europe in 2012. The structure of Turkey's GDP by sectors.